Good morning, guys. I'm back and I'm going to do another video regarding a orchid that has bloomed for me for the first time. But as always, I will show you guys the grow tent and all the plants in here. It is spring. It's May 3rd, 2024, and been very busy with the backyard, with the pond build, and also starting with native plants, doing some landscaping. And since I'm a beginner and all that stuff, so it's fun learning a lot of new things, and we'll find out in a few more months how the backyard goes. But back to the grow tent. I've never forgotten about this. It's really nice since I had this grow tent now for close to what was it, 2021 when I started grow tents. It was like around nearly 3 years ago, and finally, like I can say, it's nice to have dialed out all the settings when it comes to the lighting, the misting system, the fans, all that stuff. So basically it's just about making sure the misting is working, and then water the plants. But at this point, everything looks good. Of course, there's a few plants that are more picky with the conditions, so it's something that I've also learned about which plants to choose moving forward. And so I've repotted a lot of the Nepenthes. They've been growing really well, but I'll talk about them soon. But the plant that I want to talk about is this plant. So let me get closer. All right, so let me grab the tag here, and it is the Encyclia bractescens. I purchased this from Andy's Orchids and I received it on November 17th, 2022. And it was listed to flower during spring and summer. And to water it, it needs to be moist, nearly daily temperature, warm, intermediate, and cool temperature. So really adaptable, and bright light. It says it came from or native to Belize. And let's get a closer look here. I'll show you a picture right now of when I received it. Obviously there's a lot of growth. There's a bulb growth like a bulbophyllum, and a very long spike, and it's a long-lasting flower. I took a picture of it about April 4th, so close to a month now, and it actually started blooming before that. But at that time I took a picture because I don't know how long the blooms will last. Again, it says long lasting blooms in the website, but again, it differs on the conditions. But it has proven that it can last a while in my grow tent. And a close up here, and you can see in the description the petals and the sepals. Let me see here. The petals and sepals are about like brown reddish color, and then the column is kind of whitish with some purple lining there, or shades of purple. So really nice. I like the contrast. And I believe when I purchased this plant, it was on sale, and I just was trying to look for a plant that I can add to justify the shipping. And I came across this in the list. I think at the time there was a list of plants that are on sale in Andy's Orchids, and I'm glad I did, because never had any issues with this plant. Usually when I buy an orchid or an Nepenthes or any plant, and I notice that it's not doing well, or so there's some browning tips on the leaves, or no new growth for several months, I will move them around the grow tent. This one I did move it around this area, but it's more of because I was moving the other plants to find a better spot for them. But overall, never had any issues with it. I water this during the growing season, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays, and Sundays. And during winter, I would water it maybe 2 or 3 times a week. And my Mist King system during the winter only lasts for like 2 or 3 seconds. But now it's spring to summer, it's 6 seconds every hour during the day. And how many flowers do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7. So from what I read, it can go up to like 12 or a dozen flowers at any given time. But this is amazing. I really like the contrast. I joined a group over at Facebook. It's called the Miniature Orchids Worldwide or something. And I do post over there regularly whenever, I share the pictures of my orchids. And I shared this, and people were really really liked it. And they even made the comments that they were glad they found the picture, so they'll purchase or try to get hold of this species because it's really nice. It's considered as a miniature. I think encyclias in general are big orchids, but this one in the website said it's a miniature, and it's not a big plant. And again, when you purchase from Andes Orchids, they always come as very what do you call this, established plants. And this one was no different. I believe I added a few more fresh sphagnum moss and used fishing line on it to get it on, so that would help. And yeah, let's take a look around. So here is this one. I already made a video. Since I got this, it has been very consistent in blooming. This is the Phalaenopsis parishii, and man, year after year it keeps on blooming. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6, and so cool. Yeah, I love this orchid. This is again one of those orchids that are low maintenance. Never had any issues, which makes me want to look for more of the non-hybrid miniature Phalaenopsis, but it's kind of hard to find one. And again, budget-wise, I'm focusing on the pond right now. But this is really cool. I love it. I mean, again, I find that when I have a plant that's easy to grow, low maintenance, I tend to take it for granted and don't give much thought to it, since I focus on the other plants. But I need to do more videos about them and share them, because they're again very easy to grow. Another one here, this one has about a spent bloom already. There's like 4 there, but this is the Masdevallia wendlandiana, one of the few Masdevallias that don't need cool temperatures or a drop in temperature. And but as it struggled with in my care, I finally transferred it in this pot. This is also from Andes Orchids, and I think it liked it. And look at all the moss that has grown. Look at the spores. So really cool. Let me just get a better pic. Really nice blooms, and Masdevallias has, in the genus, there's really nice specimens. However, they do require cooler temperatures, and this is the only one that I've read that can tolerate intermediate to warm temperatures. So yeah, so it didn't. It's when did I get this? January 2022. So this has been with me for 2 years now, and there was a point where it seemed like it was dying, and it is a last resort to put it in a pot like that, and finally it rebloomed for me. What else? This is the Haraella odorata, or Haraella retrocalia, but it's still a spike. Excuse me. But yeah, it's on its way. It had a spike about December, but I guess it was so moist that it died, so I moved it in this pot. It doesn't get direct mist from the Mist King. So yeah, I will be talking about these guys here. Several small plants that I purchased from Carnivero. Some of them are, yeah, most of them are like had been with me for a year now, and they started like when I think once they got adapted to my conditions, they just blew up in terms of growth, and I transferred them to all of these hook pots that I purchased from the Philippines, pretty cheap, but can't find the same thing here in the United States. And if I do find one that is similar, it's very expensive. But here is the Nepenthes Spectabilis Perkinson Giant Platykyla hybrid, and this one just keeps on growing. And what else? I think that's it for now. Again, back to the main reason why I did this video. Again, Encycleia bractescens, a really cool plant, and I'm glad I purchased it, and looking forward for more blooms, for more growth. I want to make sure for this year I just want to focus on the plants that I already have. I'm running out of room in this grow tent. I don't want to purchase another grow tent. But the thing is, the Nepenthes are starting to get really big, especially this one here. This is the Miranda. So we'll figure it out. That one is the Queen Malani. I mean, I need to figure out where to put it because it's got a basil and starting to vine up. So yeah. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys. I appreciate the subscriptions, the comments, the likes, the views, and please hit like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll get back to you. Have a good one.